Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, in retrospect, I think Nerflin is really fucking stupid now that I think about it, right? Right, so he's just
I'm
having...
not sure what his...
He's just having Sugar go around like shooting one or two people, be like, hey, go
jump into the ocean?
Right? Or go get them? Right? When you think about it, fucking Lagos Pet was just way better. Just go to mass public event and drug them out. I don't know how the president thinking, oh yeah, hey, you're onto something. This is working, you know, right? Yeah, I totally...
I mean, I have to say, if the only way that this makes sense is if Nielv is still just using this as, like, a test run, like, Shuga is just a test run for something else, but I still don't know what that something else is supposed to be.
Right?
Right? Like,
I mean, like, is he gonna do a fucking Tsukiyomi on the moon or something? You know, right?
Yeah. At what point is there what is Nielv's final goal in this? Because it's not just that he's like, I'm playing both sides, that way I always come out on top. He's just kind of like having fun with his Babby's first science kit and just fucking playing with dead bodies and stuff at this point, like just seeing what new shit he can make. But I don't really know what he's like trying to do with said shit.
Right. So yeah. So I guess it's look. There are what is it? We have 8 episodes left.
8 episodes
left. 8 episodes. Look, yeah. He's still alive. He's still in the opening credits. You know,
he hasn't turned to dust. He hasn't been Thanos yet.
Right now, there's still time for to win. You know, there's still a chance for him to become a Kamen Rider. You know, right?
God,
his big master plan is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna still tell. Hey, look, you know what they say.
Once I test everybody else on this, test this on everybody else.
It's not a Reiwa Kamen Rider season until the last villain of the show ends up being a Kamen Rider themselves. You know.
Right, but is that going to be Nielv, or is that going to be Boka Zeldak?
Or look, there's still Lizelle, and then there's still Jeep.
There's still Longo. I hope that I hope with the preview for next episode that we kill Jeep.
Look, it's all part of Jeep's master plan, all right? It's gonna work.
Yeah, Jeep's master plan.
I mean, it somewhat worked. He got back at his brother, you know, right? Look, his brother. Now the roles are reversed. He's CEO while his brother is homeless in the street.
Brother is homeless, walking. Hey, you know what? You're right. You got me there. That is true.
If you think about it, like his plan is 50% done at this point, right?
Yeah.
The last 50 is just killing.
He just has to find a way to get Shoma, and then he'll have actually.
As soon as he kills off
inadvertently
his half brother, he's like, all right, I'm done. I can retire. I can cash out now, you know, right? Oh fuck! Wait, hold on. I'm still the CEO. I don't know what any of these numbers still means, though. Please stop giving me papers and telling me to sign documents. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Right? Alright, Tariq, it is Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 42. At the end of Broken Feeling. And at the end of Broken Feeling, hey, look, Hato, you know what they say. I can't keep betraying my friends again. At some point, I'm gonna build a resistance, right?
Yeah, there's no way that they'll get me a third. I mean, at least. I mean, I guess this is the first. Well, no. I mean, Shuga got him like tripped out with the fucking with the Chokodon, with the or Dark Choco, whatever it was. Like Gochiso, and that was like a corruption by like that was an indirect corruption. At least it wasn't like him being like a complete at least in this case he was actually possessed. Like there was actually a direct attempt and controlling force that got his that took his brain.
Right.
Mind you, he's still stupid as shit, but at least he's better? Question mark.
Right, or you know, right, or this could all be part of his own master plan. Like, if he just keeps getting if he keeps portraying his friends right, at some point he'll build up a resistance, which he does by the end of this episode. You know, it's like that guy.
Yeah, he finally
right. It's like that guy who kept injecting himself with like snake venom for like 20 years.
Oh yeah, that dude.
Right?
Yeah, now he has the perfect antibodies in his body to make anti-venom.
Right, yeah, that's just
that's what his plan is.
That's Otto's strategy right now. If I just keep betraying my friends, at some point I'll learn to stop. You know, at some point I'll no longer.
If I just keep betraying my friends, eventually they'll have to. They don't have to work. Man, the amount of times. Honestly, if you think about this in the parallel of this whole thing being like a loose allegory for like drug abuse, they essentially had to sedate Hanto because he got fucking injected with fucking like PCP, right? Like,
and the only way to get him off of the PC is to inject him with some other drugs. Also, by the way,
it's to inject him with like fucking with horse tranquilizer.
Right, confirm. They still have the suit for Log A9. All right, I thought they lost that.
Remembered.
I thought they lost that. They repurpose it, recycle or whatever. But they still have the suit. And I guess Lockheed was. Oh yeah, hey, I can do this. I forgot. You know, it's been a while.
It's been one of those things of like, I've been screaming like, hey, why isn't Lockheed like turning it?
Right, even think about like he has no reason to be a human. Was he inside Sugar's like house?
Yeah, nobody else is going to see him. He has no reason to do that in in personal company. He's just doing this because he doesn't want to take
he could be in full granny form in front of Hanto, and Shoma. You know, right? They don't care. You know, Hanto might give him a little.
Hanto might freak out and shoot him.
That's just every now and then. But he'll remember. Hold on, you're the good one. Okay, never mind. Reflexes. You know, you can't blame me for this. Right? That's just.
Yeah, I saw a granute. It's like, yeah, but I'm a jellyfish. It's like, yeah, but you could be a different jellyfish granute. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of different species of jellyfish, you know. But yeah, I hope their plan is just to tie him up and drug him up and like, all right.
Yep.
We'll
leave him alone where there's no. We tried we did one try of splashing a cup of water in his face, and when that didn't work, we went. Well, I guess we'll just leave him drugged out and
we'll leave him with our lives. Should we should we turn on the TV and put on a fan for him?
Nope, he's got to sweat it out. Again, like, this is the drug parallel where it's like, hey man, you got cold turkey. We're strapping you to this chair until you sweat out the toxins. You're going to have to sit here and think about what you did.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, fucking... Yeah, so they just leave it there, and they come up with... it's very funny to me that they come up with they come to the idea, or at least Shoma does, come to the idea that the gun is the problem. And I'm like, I don't think that the gun is the problem. I think it's the bullets. I think it's Shuga. I think it's Shuga in general is the problem. I think it's Shuga and Yelv. I think you should just kill Shuga. You know, that's probably the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, but look, we gotta put focus on the cool Big Magnum, or this is still the Big Magnum, right? It
is still the Big Magnum. It is still the Big Magnum. It's always been the Big Magnum. It's just the Big Magnum being used by Bitter Gavv.
Yeah, we gotta put emphasis on how cool. This is what you could do with the Big Magnum. You know, right?
I just really love that Shuga, as a character, literally only gets to be a Kamen Rider for 2 episodes twice, and then just fucking gets killed both times on the second episode. Like, it's not like, oh, he becomes a Kamen Rider and eventually he dies, but like he gets even though he only gets a couple of shots. It's like, becomes a Kamen Rider, immediately gets put down like a fucking dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And also, I think it's funny how this time, he doesn't even have to speak. They don't even give the actor barely any speaking roles, you know.
Oh yeah, now he's a zombie. So
yeah, you think could afford him to do speak we can only afford to get this actor back for on set appearance, you know, like we can't afford to have this actor say anything, you know.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just something where it's like, you know, the actor doesn't need to like he's I do think it's funny that he comes back as a fully brain dead mute zombie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just I don't think it's a price thing. I think it's just they ran out of what to do with the character of Suga.
Mm-hmm. Wow, they got him nothing else to they can't give it. What else are we gonna do? I feel like they brought him back as a speaking actor. They could have asked, "Hey, where's the last bitter Gavv? Where is he? Do you know where he's hiding?"
Or they could have said, "What's the deal with that picture of a family that was in your house? Did the stomachs kill? Did a granute kill your family? Is that why you're like this? What happened? What's your deal?" And it's no, we could have add exposition, but we're in the home stretch now. And we ain't got time for that shit. Fucking make him a brain dead zombie and don't let him talk.
Right? Yeah, but Sacha's gonna do she's the guy in the chair. She's like, I'll just scour Twitter and
I'll scout the net. Oh wait, hold on. I actually have a real job that I need to go take care of. Let me go do that first.
Yeah. And this is more. This I'm not being paid to find these missing people, so right? This is
Honto hasn't paid me for a scoop in 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Right, but yeah, Sugar's going around shooting people to go to the coastline or whatever.
Yeah, walk over to the coast. I tried to look up if this was an actual coast. Once again, in true Kamen Rider fashion, this is not something that I could trace back because I was really hoping that I could do a thing and try to imagine how long they were trying to have people walk to, because it's just the idea to me of walk over to the eastern shore and it's a fucking it should be a 2-hour drive. It's a 3.5 day walk. Mm-hmm. They're just people they're being forced to walk, but they just fucking start collapsing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, right? Okay. Man, how far are you man, this is telling someone, shooting someone in the air, hey, go to Ocean City, hey, I don't know.
Right.
Hey, that's a bit, that's a far bit, right? I don't think you're...
Yeah, it's you want me to walk there? I'll do what you... Listen, I'm hypnotized, I'll do what you tell me, but can I drive there, please?
For what, can we get can you rent us all a Greyhound and transport us on there?
Yeah,
also, by the way, why aren't you just at Ocean City shooting people that are already there? Because that's a tourist spot with people there.
Yeah, I can walk to the bus and then walk there. Is that okay? I don't know if you understand how far Atlantic City, Ocean City are. These are two different places, and 3 very far from where I am right now.
Right. Also, I think that was the little girl from that episode with Honto, right, where he almost got called. Right, that Sachiko was meeting up with.
Oh, the bad touch, where she blew the bad touch whistle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, sure.
I think so. Carl likes to do the little callbacks and everything, right? Look, hey, you know what they always says, at some point, you can only... It's like the theory with crabs. Everything just evolves back to Ichigo, right? And if you...
I mean, everything always comes back to Ichigo,
right?
For sure.
If you're running out of ideas, right, just make Ichigo again, right? Well, what do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean? That's how we started this era with Ichigo. We can do it again?
What do you mean Shin Kamen... What's a Shin Kamen Rider? I've never seen
that thing is not getting a sequel, Otto said he's too busy. He doesn't have time for that,
Yeah, I wonder if we just use some. What's this design I found in the closet?
Just do some dreams, right? Well, we just do some hopes and some dreams,
Don't let your dreams. Hey, don't let your dreams be memes.
Just go chat GPT and write in some prompts, right? And use that, But yeah. Satya sees a mysterious guy, and this guy's already suspicious. This is a fully hooded guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, she's too quick to be oh, my bad. You're not the guy. You're not the suspicious person I was looking for. Yeah, but he's still fucking suspicious, and you just dropped a small child off nearby where he's hanging out.
Yeah,
I don't think that you should leave. I think you should still call the police.
Longo's reaction is just pretty funny. Right, I don't know. To Sacha's taking pictures from him, right? Instead of saying "Hey, what are you doing?" or "Who are you?" he says, "What's that for?" And I was like, "Am I missing some Right, this is a weird line for just to sprout out. Right, instead of questioning Sasuke, he just says what's out I don't know.
Yeah, what are you doing with that? Hey,
Are you taking pictures of me? Hey, this is Japan. I know how phones in Japan works. By law, every time you use the photo app, it has to make a click. You cannot legally turn that off in Japan. You know, right?
Do you think that was just the reflex of the actor because apparently he's famous in Japan, and so he was like, "Hey, whoa, paparazzi!"
Look, I don't like that. I found out that even if you travel, as soon as apparently it's also a thing for all phones, as soon as you travel within Japan's airspace or connect within Japan, all your phone automatically does that. I found out.
Oh yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah, it's really funny. Look, Japan has a problem, you know, right? Look.
Yeah, they have a problem with perverts, and the best way to fix the pervert problem is not to police the perverts, it's to police the pictures that the perverts take.
Look, we got Shinzo Abe. We gotta fulfill Shinzo Abe's dream, you know, right? I
think Shinzo Abe's dream would be to still be alive.
Look, we gotta fix Japan. But yeah, Sasuke guy, man, that guy was really weird. You know, I felt like
that guy looks suspicious as shit.
Well, not my problem right now. You know.
Yeah, never mind. He's suspicious, but he's not the kind of suspicious that I was
look. It's like I said, not every suspicious person or missing person has to be related to Grand in this world.
It's honestly surprising that they've only found Grand and they haven't found actual like child diddlers while running around like fighting.
Solving crimes, you know, right? And man, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of going after people that are selling, like, giving candy to kids, and the fact that they haven't come across a Jared from Subway situation is fucking amazing.
Or like confront it and act like like a guy who's actually just straight up dealing meth or PCB to people.
Yeah, or somebody who's making like a really cool samurai manga from like the Meiji period. Who, like, everybody really loves that series, and it's a beloved Shonen Jump franchise that really is going off, and then they find out that he has, like 7,000 files of, like, child porn.
Yeah. Look, at most we'll put the series on hiatus, you know? Right?
Yeah. That'll fix it. Hey, what's this? A remake? Have we gotten...
Man, so real quick, hey, so I know where we're going with this joke, but I'll let you know that one of my favorite mangas of all time was Act-Age, right? And that was published in Jump.
Yeah. Listen, you just have to watch Ichi the Witch now. You have to read Ichi the Witch.
It's not fair. All the author did was supposedly touch a middle schooler, all right? But the author for Rurouni Kenshin...
that's all he did, just following her at night like a fucking freak.
Yeah, but the author for Rurouni Kenshin was able to actually have actual materials, and all he got was a slap on the wrist by Shonen Jump. It's not fair. Act-Age deserves...
It is pretty insane. It is pretty insane.
Act-Age deserves the anime adaptation. I want to let you know how good Act-Age was, right? Because I know it was a big uppy tangent, but like there was a poll back then, right? When Act-Age was still being able to legally be read online, right? When they was like, hey, what manga from Shonen Jump you would like to have as an anime?
As an anime, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And Act-Age was like Act-Age placed higher than Spy X Family on that poll, which was insane when you think about it in retrospect.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the Spy X Family creator done?
Look, it's not there. Act-Age.
There we go. Yeah, so you know, certain things work out certain ways.
Every day I think about Act-Age and what we lost. You know. By the way, I have so only 2 volumes of Act-Age was released in English, right? They planned for volume 3 and 4, but that's when the whole controversy, so they canceled.
That's when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So hey, I found out those copies I have of Act-Age volume 1 and 2, right, in English. Those are like $100 each, and I'm just like, oh my god,
Jesus.
Yeah, look, when you have technically a bad manga, you know, right? It's
Yeah, but why is it banned? Yeah.
So like I said, hey, all right, Shonen Jump, you fucking cowards, give Act-Age the I think it deserves.
Yeah, I have volume 1 of Rurouni Kenshin. Can I sell that?
I don't know. Those are still being printed, you know, right?
Yeah, that seems dubious.
But yeah, hey, look, Kanto is trying to fight off it's trying to fight off.
Kanto's has found his own mind house, and it's
but
cursed.
look, he is too fucking high on the drugs, and the only thing that can keep him sane are the little talking trinkets telling him to fight off the drugs. This scene is absolute.
Yeah,
this
yes,
entire scene
yeah,
is fucking crazy.
It's only with the power of the Gochizos.
Like, have you ever shown this scene?
You know what it is? Have you ever watched Train Spotting?
Zeppo with Ian McGregor, right?
Yeah, Ian McGregor, and there's a baby on the ceiling. And he's on drugs.
Yeah.
This is his Ewan McGregor baby on the ceiling. This is the Gochizos yelling at him. Stop it! Don't do drugs! Don't do drugs! They're your friends! They're your friends! Don't attack them! They're your friends!
I just want to show someone this scene, right? Of Kamen Rider.
I also want to point out that the two Hontos that live inside of Honto are just one Honto, which is like him clad in white, and the other Honto is just regular Honto. It's the same Honto that we've seen him wear this outfit.
Do you think it's just racist? This is racist Honto?
It's just his like id. That's his actual self. That's not like a new character, like the good side and the bad side. It's him as a person, and then him as like a better person.
Right? So that means like the Honto we have always seen throughout the show is this.
Yeah, it's like the theories about fucking like Vice, Revice and shit, like where it's like, oh no, that's my secret cap. I've always had a devil inside me.
Right? I just think it's funny how the evil Honto is just regular dress, and so I was like, oh, this explains a lot about Honto when you think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Oh man, Honto has always been like, oh no, I hate Granules, you know, I'm not hiding it, you know. Hey, look, this is my history, okay? This is my heritage.
Yeah. I'm not changing anything in my human museums.
Right, but yeah, this entire sequence with Honto is fucking crazy. From him just being like trying to fight the drugs and like his own, and like the Gocho's just telling him, "Hey, stop, Honto, no, fight it off." And then we cut to his.
Don't hurt yourself. You'll only hurt yourself and your friends. You have to stop doing the drugs.
Right. And then cutting to his inner monologue, it's fucking amazing. This entire sequence is like the greatest thing ever. You know, it's just so fucking funny. He's just fucking.
It's an insane moment. I also was just like,
I just want to show like you should just show this just this. Like, yeah. Don't show anything else of Gavv. Just show the sequence, you know. But yeah.
Yeah.
So Lakia and Shoma goes to the coastline or wherever, right, to stop all these people from killing themselves.
The good thing about
I'm still not.
I guess
I'm still not.
I don't
sure
know what I guess
Nierva's plan is.
So the only thing I can think of is that Niel was trying to test whether or not he could, because he says he wants to try out like more complicated like commands. So I've got to assume that in his mind he thinks like, okay, I've already gotten them to eat rocks, but if I actively tell them to kill themselves, then I've truly proven that they can go against their own self-interest and survival instinct. But we already established that someone was eating rocks, and so that's not. You've already proven that they will.
Right. Also, I don't know how this is supposed to get the good human, right? To get good human press, right? Because we have established that in order to get like high quality human press, right?
They gotta be high. They gotta be happy as shit.
They gotta get them like high.
Wagyu beef.
Yeah, right. And I don't know how killing them. Like, hey, look, somebody might be glad that they're fighting. Like, hey, look, you know, in Japanese culture, it's kind of hard to do that without.
I mean, maybe that's just Niel's subconscious thinking that everybody's dream scenario is to just be dead, and that's how he feels every day. And it's just like, oh God, please, I have to deal with my family every day. Oh God, I wish I could die. Please.
I fucking hate my family.
Who else wants to die?
Hey, look, I just want to be left alone. But yeah.
Yeah, my brother and my sister and my other two brothers and my other sister and all their weird shit. I just want to play with my fucking lab and do Granute experiments.
Mm-hmm. Right, but yeah, hey, look, they fight. Lakia knocks out all the humans, you know. right? With his weird.
Once again, remembering that he has his granute form, despite the fact that we've also established that he does not need to be in his granute form to use his granute powers.
I guess Satya did not know that Loki was a granute, right? I thought we established.
No, she does. She's seen him. She's seen him in his granute form.
Right. So I don't know why she's acting. I don't know what was the point of this scene with Satya's reaction.
I think it's the first time that she's seen him actually use his abilities.
Granute power? Oh.
Yeah, he's never. I don't think he's ever drugged anybody.
Is that what this is? Because I was looking for. I was like, I am 90%
That's the
sure.
only thing I could think of.
I was pretty sure that Satya has seen that Loki is actually not. He is not in real life a pretty.
They did the whole thing where
Japanese boy.
They did the whole thing where she took it out and put it back. No, well, that was also Shuga did that to him. But no, he definitely. They definitely showed her, or maybe they only showed the fucking stomach.
Is that what it is?
Granute mouth,
oh
maybe?
Boy, is this this better be a Shape of Waters moment for her, right? It was like, ooh.
Oh boy, and what those tentacles do?
Hey, look, don't, you don't have to transform back, you don't have to become a human again.
Hey, let's keep the jellyfish tentacles stay on, okay?
Right? Yeah, also, hey, look, we finally see there was weird.
Yeah, Jormungandr. It's his snake. He's a snake. Get it? He's a snaky guy. That's why he puts out poison that melts things, apparently, because poison does not melt things. That's not how poison works.
What do you mean? Snakes spray acid, well known, right? Orbach,
Yeah, no, acid is different than poison. That's you're thinking of Alien. You're thinking of a xenomorph. Xenomorphs spray acid.
Oh, right, yeah, that's where Cthulhian cosmic horror, Right, yeah, that's not him. But yeah, and look, his cute monster form. Alright, it looks really, I think it looks extremely out of place for what we've seen so far. I'm not a fan of it. It's bulky.
Definitely the least.
I do not consider it to be like
least like the other. It looks the least like the other stomach siblings, is what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like between Longo and Sheeta and Jeeb, they are like all kind of mammalian looking, right? Like they all kind of look like dogs or wolves or something. But then I get that like Glotta is like a kraken. Okay, that's one thing. But then Jeeb is just like a snake thing. Like, and not even like overtly snaky. He just is kind of like a snake in the loosest.
I think he's also just randomly too bulky. I was that under the impression.
Yeah, he's got a randomly buff form for this fucking nerd.
Like this was not what I was imagining from when he turned right. But yeah, he also has like a weird bow and arrow scythe throw right now. I guess that's his thing, right?
Look, all the stomach members have to have their specific weapon. Even though I'm still not really clear on what Jeep and Sheeta's were.
I mean, it was a gun and some daggers, right? Wouldn't have had a gun yet?
Oh, right, that's what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've actually seen them try to fight that way.
But don't worry. Look, Hanto beats the poison. He realized, hey, look, you can't trick me again.
It's mind over matter, okay? It's mind over matter, and
look, thanks to the devil and the angel side inside me, and these talking Japanese trinkets. I was able to defeat the poison. Right? Don't take ignore. Look, what I'm saying is real. I'm not crazy. Don't write a report about me. All right?
Ignore what the. Man, that reminds me of another fucking thing from Shameless. But ignore the fucking hey, if you are like me and you're struggling with addiction, just beat it with the power of willpower and little toys.
Right, just play with your Japanese little trinkets that you can buy. If you can get them, because apparently they're still being sold out everywhere. You can't get them. Whatnot. But yeah, hey,
just get the Dente phone. Phone, then you can have one.
Yeah, but hey, look, they kill Sugar again, I think
this
for
time
real,
stay dead.
This time, because his body actually explode, right? So he no longer.
This time stay. Yeah, look, you can't bring back a corpse. We know this. If there's one thing that Kamen Rider's been careful to keep consistent in every single version of it. It's that once somebody's been exploded, they stay dead.
Yeah.
That's always
Yeah,
true.
look, this body is gone forever now. You know, you can't get him anymore. Right? You know, it's like, all right, cool. I legitimately thought he was about to just steal the shield, right, from Lockett and run the fuck like, oh wait, this is sick.
Yeah, I was, yeah. I don't know what his plan was with the shield, honestly.
The legit thing, who's gonna be like, no, why'd you leave this? I'm just gonna take this.
He's like, damn, excellent craftsmanship.
Right? I mean, can I reverse engineer this thing? You know?
Yeah, well, man, I can't believe you got this. You made this on your own. This is some sick.
Oh
cosplay,
man! You have evolved beyond my expectations, Lockheed. I know. And
Yeah,
look,
I never
it looks like
thought
the
that you'd be able to-
experiment has become perfection now. This is all because of me, by the way. I'm taking credit for this, you know, right?
I was after the ultimate life form, and I think I accidentally made it by letting you escape.
Yeah. So then a bunch of people are freaking. Also, by the way, once again, going back to how world timeline in Kamen Rider works, and this is like a 1-to-1. So Kamen Rider, right, has been around for like almost a year now. People are still freaking about, even though despite the fact that like Hanto and Satya has been doing like this whole like underground like PR.
Yeah, this fucking like grassroots
PR campaign stuff.
campaign.
Be like, oh wow, man, these
Yeah.
Kamen Riders are so fucking cool. Is he a kangaroo?
They're so
Is he
cool,
a dentist? Who
Yeah,
knows?
I don't know how they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know how
like,
these like
what's
these
a
random
Kamen Rider?
Joes at still at this point, especially because I assume this is all still localized within their city, right? Because this is probably still right.
Yeah,
I assume like none of these people
yeah,
are from like Pennsylvania that got fucking shot at.
There's nobody's a tourist that happened to walk into Grand Abduction Town.
Right, so it's actually, I don't know what any of these like local people. It's like, oh, what the fuck is that? Holy shit! Oh man, I'm freaking out. Nah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a monster. It's like, is it? It's just a guy in a suit.
But I guess.
What? You guys don't have phones?
Yeah, but no, Satya's there too bad. No. These are pretty good.
These are good guys. They're the good guys.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
the good ones.
Yeah.
Okay, they're the good ones.
Yeah. So then fuck, I keep forgetting the
Masahiro.
Masa-
Or Masaru? Masaru?
Masaru. Oh, he's like, huh? Kamen Riders, huh?
20 years. Oh, that sure seems to line up.
That seems very convenient.
Will this lead to Masaru thinking that the Kamen Riders abducted them? I don't know.
Oh,
because
let
I don't know
me do my own journalistic detective work right now. You know, I'll just
I'll do my own research
I'll
and
spend my
ignore
entire night just Googling stuff, you know, instead of walking around and asking people questions, right? I'll just look up.
Yeah.
I'll figure out what's all over the net.
That's just as good, right?
Mm-hmm. But hey, look. So I thought they were gonna try to play this out for a little bit, but no. Hanto, hey, Shoma, hey, look. I know you said I should not.
In case I get brainwashed again, which let's be real, is a real genuine possibility.
Look, there's 8 episodes left. You know, who knows what can happen?
Yeah, we should talk about the very real possibility that I could die. So, in case that happens, I've been going behind your back and investigating your past.
Yeah.
Turns out you have family that are human.
Yeah, it turns. Hey, you know that candy guy that you've been talking to for this? I don't fucking crazy coincidence. Hey, he's your uncle, by the way. That's a really big jump of coincidence that happens. You know. So hey, there you go.
Yeah, but anyway, aren't you happy that you found out?
Hey, look, you lost one uncle.
Boy,
you know.
I did not.
You lost one uncle,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago. Hey, now you have another uncle, right?
Replacement uncle. Hey, when one uncle dies, another one.
Also,
opens.
this uncle owns a candy store. You love going to the candy store, right? So it kind of evens out, you know, right? If you think about it that way, you lost an uncle that make you little transformation device, but you got an uncle that can give you candy now, you know, right?
Yeah, that can add to your transformation device. Think about that.
Yeah, everything's play out, you know. But yeah, hey, so I'm really glad that they did not try to delay, like, or like to try to stall us out on this whole big reveal.
Yeah, drag this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they decided to resolve it. Shoma's world, and look, he's learning a lot, you know. Right? Look, there's 8 episodes up for him to process all this information, you know. Right now, the question is, will Shoma actually confront his real life uncle, his real world uncle, about this now?
His human uncle, yeah.
The
answer will probably be no. We'll see.
Yeah,
the question is whether his real world uncle decides to approach him.
Yeah. Well, this is not gonna happen. Also, real quick. So, hey, as you know, I do a lot of Japanese shopping. right? For work and for other stuff. But hey, this is what I found out the other day. How would you try to guess to see what these are? You know, and I assume you can guess. You can tell what these are.
Let's see. What the fuck? Deck boxes.
Yep. I found out these are an actual thing. I was really mad. I did my Japanese.
And are they official?
Yep. These are official Bandai. I got real fucking mad because I already did my Japanese order, and I was like, I can't do another one right away. I was like, I already did my.
Oh, tariff time.
Oh, it's really bad. So, but now the problem is, like, hey, look, 25% in August. That is a month away. If I order these right now, I can get these and not have to worry about them in August. So I am highly thinking about just doing another order just to grab these fucking little things just to have.
Yeah,
these things are fucking. These things are fucking amazing. I can't believe they actually made these stupid little things. All right. Is that for this week's episode?
I think that's it.
All right.
Yep. Until next episode, when we maybe we.
Look. Hey, but look, Gavv has been a good series for a. I really don't want to wake up from Gavv, right? Gavv has been a good season, and it's not been like a nightmare.
I don't want to wake up from this dream.
Right?
A nightmare.
Yeah. Right. Look. Yeah. Look, everything in this season is real.
I don't want to have to put a bag over.
Nothing is AI generated. Put a bag
over my shoulder.
Yeah, no stuff like that, right? Look, and I was amazed. Look, I'm amazed that they did not shoehorn in an Ichigo reference yet. They could have easily done that for some stupid reason, but they did it. I'm tired of Ichigo. I get it. I get that Ichigo is the first Kamen Rider. But if you keep referencing him, it loses.
I thought Ichigo was the strawberry Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been wrong this whole time.
Yeah, look, they can't keep doing this. It'll lose.
They can't keep getting away with this. They absolutely fucking can.
Oh man, apparently soon everyone will know. The whole wide world, simulcasts. I think. Yeah. Ooh. All right.
Okay.
All right. Is that for this week's episode?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Austin.
Yes.
Okay, so look, I realize that I've made a bad habit of continuously watching things and then being surprised by things, and then having to make that like my recurring bit of the week. And I don't want to,
Boy, is this another movie with Channing Tatum or something?
No, it's not Channing Tatum. It's Justin Chatwick. It's different.
Okay.
It's different.
Okay. Are you becoming a cinephile now? Is that what you're doing?
No. I'm just saying. That the current show, the current show that Molly and I are watching, Shameless, a show that came out in 2011.
Okay.
Fucking is.
And not the one with. That's not the one with Adam Driver. As I've come to learn.
No, that's Girls.
Yeah.
That's Girls. That's the one that had Lena Dunham, whatever her name is.
Right.
No. This is its own thing. It's its own thing. It has Justin Chatwick. It has Goku from Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna talk, but we're not. It has Emmy Rossum, who is Bulma in Dragon Ball Evolution, also.
Yeah.
Again, not talking about it. I want to talk about. We took our new older cat Angelo to the vet last week, and I was gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I will. Okay, so we took him to the vet last Monday. If you do want to talk about Shameless, I will say that I'll say this. Again, Shameless has an insane cast. Did I tell you that Joan Cusack is in this?
No.
Fucking yeah, she's like a main character. Look, I'm getting distracted.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're taking Angela to the vet.
Okay.
And okay, so I've already told you about William H Macy. I don't know how I missed Joan Cusack, but yeah, Joan Cusack is like a neurotic freak in this show. Shameless.
Sure.
It's fucking weird. But we're on season 3 anyway. She's not as important anyway. So we're at the vet. Take Angela to the vet. It's the first time we realized, because her mom wasn't really taking Angela to the vet. She was having house calls happen because she was too apprehensive about getting him in the car because he's real whiny and makes a bunch of noise.
Hey, look, cats don't like. Look, some cats don't like being in cars, right?
Yeah. And but unfortunately for him, I don't give a fuck, and I'm used to having annoying noise buzzing around my head. So I was like, fuck it, get in the car. You're going to the. So just to point out though again this insane cast of fucking Shameless. Season 3, there's somebody that shows up that is just so insane you just wouldn't believe it, because it's just like it doesn't make sense, like from a fundamental standpoint. That's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at the vet,
okay,
and we like, yeah. So he hasn't. We don't know if he has any shots. We don't know what he's not up to date with. We don't know what he is up to date with.
Mm-hmm.
But he's old as shit. He's 17 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like, so it's like we just want to make sure that he's not like extra fucked. Besides just being an old man.
Oh man, does he now make sure he hasn't had dementia yet? You know, right?
Yeah, basically that's sort of
that
like,
he
hey,
hasn't been killed
how's he
and
looking?
replaced
Like,
with a clone.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Right. Yeah, especially with a clone. Yeah. It's funny that you say that, because in this season of Shameless, there's a point where the main girl, Emmy Rossum, who once again I will say played Bulma in Dragon Ball Evolution, was somehow allowed to work in this show 2 years later. So she gets this office job, and it's like. Okay, she's at this office job, whatever, and there's like, regular office people, and there's, what's the point? Okay, there's nothing crazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. So like, when we get there, they take us, they do a blood sample, then they're like, okay, which he was surprisingly able to handle, doing okay. He's a little underweight. That was to be expected. We knew that going in, and then we went to, and then they were like, "Hey, we're gonna take him over and give him try and see if we can get a urine sample and do like a little like UTI sort of thing." So just like to point out again though, so she gets this job, right,
Mm-hmm.
and And it's like, okay, cool, there's office people there. And I just was like, okay, that's fine. I don't really give a shit about them. This is a whole bunch of, white trash people in Chicago. Who gives a shit about these people?
Right.
And, like everything else that I watch, I just kind of get hit with like once again, just a fucking goddamn, like, jump scare, because I look up and instead of it being Justin Chatwick, it's fucking it's this woman, who's just working as an office lady. She's just a regular old office lady. Just want to just sharing a picture. We're gonna go back to the cat stuff.
I'll wait for this image to pop up.
But yeah. So there's this woman's there. Yeah, she's Yeah, she. Let's see if I can. Let's just see if I can. Let me get a better photo. Oh yeah, here we go. She kind of looks like Charlie's mom from Always Sunny, And I was like, oh, okay, that's whatever. It's let's see. Here's a shot from the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they take him off, and then they go, okay, we were actually able to get a urine sample out of him. So they're like, okay, everything else seems pretty much okay. We'll give you an email later with the stuff that comes back from the lab. But so far, he's actually doing okay. And so we leave, and we go home, and we're like, wow, you did so good. We give him his treats and stuff, and he's doing good. As an aside, do you recognize this woman?
Is this the English voice actor for Naruto?
Huh! Wow! That's crazy that you would think that, because that's exactly who the fuck it is!
Right, the only reason I knew that because so there was like old there was like old interviews of her at cons or whatever. And I was like
Yeah.
And for some reason that stuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's her name, I believe, is, I don't really know how to pronounce it because it's Irish as shit. Miley Flanagan. I guess.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. She's apparently a comedian and actress who's done just a bunch of other shit. But I mean, most notably, she's been Naruto in pretty much everything in Naruto. Yeah, she's fucking been she like been in a bunch of episodes. She was in a couple episodes of Grey's Anatomy. She's in fucking Reno 911. She's
there's
Phyllis'
been a lot of
sister in The
Naruto
Office.
movies, you know, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of Naruto. She's in fucking Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
Sure.
And Evan Almighty and Yes Man and the number 23. Anyway, so anyway, we take Angelo and he's we take him home and listen, I need you to understand that I was just minding my own business watching this fucking show about like crazy white people doing like fucked up having like this whole thing happens at a point where her alcoholic father is faking being gay because he wants to get on somebody else's he wants to leech off of somebody else's like a friend that he just made like health insurance because
hey, look, look.
If they
look, when your health insurance can't provide you, just take someone else.
So and I guess it helps that this is before this is happening in 2012, so it's before the Supreme Court ruled that gay marriage was okay. But I mean, who knows what'll happen now at this point in time? But I'm just sitting here watching this show and I'm going, okay, whatever, blah blah blah. And I don't know if it's just that, like, the alcohol started to hit me a certain way, or I just, disassociated for a second. But I just wasn't really paying attention. And then she said something. Some amount of words came out of her mouth, and I went, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Oh,
play
boy.
That back.
What?
I literally had to play back.
Does she do the
thing.
Naruto? So I don't know if she does, like, a voice, right, for when she does Naruto. Right.
So
if she's one of those voice
thing.
actors that creates like a character voice, or she just speaks like her regular voice and be like, yeah, this is.
I think it's just her regular voice, just toned down or up a little bit more, depending on what age Naruto is supposed to be. Because it's very much just a thing of like, she's like, hey, you gotta go a little slower on those envelopes, and I went, what? What the fuck? And I played it back. And then I played it back again. And then I frantically opened up Wikipedia and fucking went to the goddamn episode, had to fucking go to IMDb and all this other shit, and fucking look through all this shit, and there she is! Miley Flanagan is fucking Naruto's voice actress, is in goddamn Shameless, just like Joan Cusack, and William H. Macy, and Justin Chatwick, and Emmy Rossum, and all these other fuckers who isn't in this show. I'm very weirded out by the fucking number of people that are in important. Not to mention that fucking goddamn the main boy is goddamn the bear, Jeremy Allen White, and Cameron Monaghan is the gay younger brother.
The show ran for 10 years, Hey, look, shows don't run for 10 years, right? Also, they has won a lot of awards.
Without having some value.
Or it got nominated for awards as well. According to what I'm looking at.
There's a lot of things though that do just kind of go on, and sometimes you're like, "Wow, this is really going on. I can't believe this is still going on. We're really still doing this shit. I can't believe."
I don't know. William H. Macy has won a lot of has either won or been nominated for a lot of awards, because of the show.
Apparently, fucking, oh god, who else? There's another fucking, the dad, the crazy white dad from Get Out is in this movie.
I'm waiting for you to tell me that Adam Driver's in this show, and alright then.
You know what? Hey, wait long enough, we might get Adam Driver in this.
Oh.
I don't know anymore.
How much season are you guys at right now? Right?
3 out of 11.
Okay, so there's still time, right? Look, that's all.
Yeah, there's still time for Adam Driver's
what,
cameo.
2014 by that time. Look, if it's within he can still appear in season 4 and 5. As long as before 2016, he will be in that show.
All I'm saying is, fuck the bacon number. It's all about the Shameless number.
Oh, wait, okay, never mind. Oh, wait, sorry. Force Awakens was 2015. Never mind. You guys got up until season 4 from the show up. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. I honestly, they might still have them. But
you're right. You could have filmed it way earlier before it came out. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Angelo's fine. The doctor said he's got a little bit of stuff with his kidneys, whatever. But that's because he's old as shit. That's all. I don't give a shit anymore. Shameless is fucking insane.